Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to my broadcast. This is the Keto Crew broadcast. I am Carmen. In case you are new to my channel, I'm coming at you live from the sun coast of Florida, where we are fortunately back to being bright and sunshiny again today, getting some fabulous weather, high of 89 today. And we're going to do some fun stuff. We're actually going to be getting in the kitchen and making something sweet, a nice sweet fall treat, simple one serving fall treat. So as you're hopping on, say hello, drop me some green leafy vegetables or flowers to let me know that you're catching me live. If you're catching me on the replay, mwah, I miss you. Put I miss you in the comments. I love it when you're here so that we can interact together. You can talk back and make suggestions or just keep me straight because sometimes I forget what I'm doing as far as the ingredients. So we want it to come out right. So I love it when you guys interact with me. Tell me where you're watching from. I love to know how far my reach is. I have somebody who was watching from Kenya the other day. I had another person from Canada. So I love you no matter where you are. We are a global company. So I love to meet friends around the globe and I love to help people get healthy. So we are going to make a pumpkin spice mug cake. The main reason I chose this mug cake is I still got some pumpkin left from I haven't made all the pumpkin coffees and stuff. So I want to use it in a cake and make sure everything is all good. So I melted some butter, 2 tablespoons of butter. That is going to go in the recipe. If we get 10 shares tonight, you share me out to other healthy eating groups, other dessert groups. I will definitely put the comments, I'm so sorry. I will definitely put the information in the top of this broadcast so you'll have the ingredients for the mug cake. Shout outs to Long Beach, California. Hey, Karen, thank you for watching. If you're new to my broadcast, put new. Oops, I forgot to get the egg. Excuse my back. I was supposed to be letting the egg get to room temperature, but we'll get to that because we like to mix up the dry ingredients first to make sure they're well combined and we don't get any funky tasting stuff. So we will start with the dry ingredients. We're going to need 1 tablespoon of coconut flour, 2 tablespoons of almond flour, 2 tablespoons of a granulated sweetener, and we will be using monk fruit. That's my favorite. I was talking to Elizabeth earlier today. Monk fruit does not spike your blood sugar. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. 1 tablespoon of sugar is the same as 1 tablespoon of monk fruit, and it tastes just as sweet. If you need a powdered sugar, you can put it in your NutriBullet RX and grind it up extra fine. We made powdered sugar with one of my other recipes, or you can put it in another kind of blender, mixer, grinder. So let us get started with the dry ingredients. All right, I'm gonna do that before I start putting wet stuff in my spoon. 2 tablespoons of sweetener. Give me some eyes and ears, y'all, if you can see what I'm working with on here. That's 2. So 2 monk fruit, 1 coconut flour. The coconut flour is going to absorb some of the moisture, and whereas the almond flour is a drier flour. So both are usually kept in the fridge. I don't. I use them too fast for that to be an issue. So 1 tablespoon of coconut flour and 2 tablespoons of almond flour. This is a large bag that I got from either Sam's or BJ's. I forget which one, but it's more economical. You get 48 ounces for that $11, $12. So I'm good with that. So we need 2 tablespoons of almond flour. 1, 2. Who else likes sweets? Drop me some candy in the comments. If you like sweets, if you like more salty, savory stuff, drop me some savory foods in the comments. So let me know that that's what you prefer. We need a half a teaspoon of pumpkin spice. Half a teaspoon, half a teaspoon. We gonna spice it up. Half a teaspoon, and we gonna spice it up. Let's see. Yeah, I couldn't get that lucky. So we're going in, half a teaspoon of pumpkin spice. Just love how that smells, y'all. Awesome sauce. And like I said, we combine the dry ingredients first. Welcome to the keto crew. You don't have to be keto to hang out with us, but you're going to be even more blessed if you're keto or if you're low carb, high fat. You're welcome too. If you just want to be a healthy eater and try to break some unhealthy patterns, because we all want to live longer, but we want to live longer with all of our brain health and body health and mobility. And the best way to do that is to eat whole foods and healthy foods and less processed foods. So we're getting that combined really good. If you guys can see, oops, I'm spilling. Before we add the wet stuff. Oh, we forgot the baking powder. Half a teaspoon of baking powder. We're using gluten-free, low-carb baking powder. Half a teaspoon. It's not going to rise without the baking powder, folks. So here we go. Here we go. You know, last year I did not do so well with the pumpkin spice. I'm trying a different recipe. And this recipe is actually from my super supportive recipe group. So I know it's going to work. It's not one I just got off the internet. If you need more of these recipes, or you need shopping lists, or you need a weekly food meal plan for a family of 4, put easy button in the comments below and I will get you into that group. Again, it's full of shopping lists for healthy eating, kid-friendly meal plans, family-friendly meal plans, manly meal plans. They will all love it. And then shopping lists, because everybody's always asking, what do you eat? What shouldn't I have? You know, what do I need in my cabinets? And that is one way you can find out, because we have that all in that group. Just put in easy button. So I'm skipping the pinch of salt. So now we can start with the wet stuff. We need 1 egg. So we're going to add the egg. 1 egg. We need 2 tablespoons of butter. You can also substitute MCT oil. I unfortunately am out. I need to order some more of our special MCT oil, 143. And we can use 2 tablespoons of pumpkin puree. And I'm going to have a little bit of pumpkin puree left, I hope, to do the fluff for the icing. Yes, we're going to make it. So that's 1 and 2. All right. Kind of messy, kind of messy. I'm going to mix that in first before I add my vanilla. Get that mix in. All right, so we need, they say a dash of liquid vanilla. I love me some vanilla, so my dash may be bigger than your dash, but there we go. Some vanilla extract. And then you guys can take a vote. Do you want me to do the fluff on camera to put on top of this when it comes out? Both of them will have to cool, but we can do the fluff if you want to. Drop fluff in the comments if you want to see it done on camera. Otherwise, I always show this in my stories after the fact, so you can see the finished product with the fluff. Actually hadn't made up my mind to do the fluff until I checked to see if I was going to have enough pumpkin puree. But this is going to be good, folks. Really, really good. Oops, a little messy. A little messy. Splash. Yeah, buddy. Tastes like pumpkin pie. Woohoo. All right, I'm getting carried away. It's so good and it's not even cooked yet. So we're gonna microwave this for about 90 minutes. And if it's still not done, we'll pop it in for 30 seconds at a pop. Time cook. So the pumpkin fluff, they said use a box of Jello pudding. I'm going to use the rest of my pumpkin puree because I'd already made a pumpkin fluff before. We're just going to use the heavy whipping cream and teaspoon of vanilla, 2 to 3 teaspoons of pumpkin pie spice, and 4 tablespoons of non-dairy milk. Which, if you guys know me, I'm already, in a risky category. I got you, Karen, because I don't do dairy. This is almond milk, and I have been cutting back on my heavy whipping cream, but we're going to just do it. We are just going to do it. So I just need some more Tupperware so we can put the milk in. Well, it's not very good on how much whipping cream. I guess we'll make it up as we go. And either way it goes, I've got some fluff to play with later. But we're going to start with the whipping cream. I love my frother, and it was a new trick I learned. I can use the frother to whip up the heavy whipping cream. I don't have to use my handheld mixer if I don't want to. And I just put new fresh batteries in here, so it lasts a pretty good time. It's already getting stiff. I don't know if you guys can see that. Give me some eyes and ears. Just that quick, it's stiffening up. So the trick here is going to be folding in the whipped cream with the puree, and I'm going to put about a tablespoon of the monk fruit in here directly into the puree. So 2 tablespoons is 4 teaspoons. Since my tablespoon is dirty. 3, 4. The microwave is telling me that our cake is finished. Got to get the water in too, y'all. Again, if we get 10 shares, I will post the recipe on the top of this live in Facebook. If you catch me on YouTube, I will put it in the description on YouTube. All right. Just trying to mix our sugar in, which is really monk fruit. Get it down good. I'm just eyeballing it. I don't have a recipe for the fluff because they didn't really give it to me. They said 1 box of Jello-free pudding, which we're not using. We're using the rest of our pumpkin puree. 4 tablespoons of non-dairy milk, 1 carton of heavy whipping cream, and 2 to 3 tablespoons of pumpkin pie spice. Teaspoons. I am sorry. Almost forgot teaspoons. So let's get our spice on. It's no good without the pumpkin spice. And it's just 1 little cake, so 2 to 3. Opted for 1.5. I don't want it to be too spicy. Gotta get the right tops. And then we'll check on the cake to see if we need to put it in another 30 seconds. So this is the remainder of the fluff, and then we'll fold in the whipped cream. All right, wrong carton. I'm gonna do a little bit more fluff because I think I need it with that much pumpkin pie puree. So we're just gonna fluff up the heavy whipping cream that I added. Not a whole carton, maybe 1/4 or 1/3 of a carton. So you can see it's stiff. All right. Now this is the delicate part, whipping it in. Got to add 30 seconds to that. That tastes so yummy. Oh my goodness. So good. All right. So fluff, puree, and now we mix. And this is going to go on top of our cake. Got to get all the goodness. Fold it in. I probably could have used a little bit more puree, but like I said, you don't have to use all of this on your cake. We're going to let that chill and stiffen up a little bit more. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's on. So it makes a great dessert treat by itself. Kind of like a fat bomb. And it'll make a great topping on our cake. So I'll get 2 for 1. All right. Yum. The top pieces are still too moist. They're not stiff enough, dry enough. Wow, that is so good. Like I said, you could eat it all by itself. So, oh, wow. Guys, it's just that easy. Happy Friday, Pam. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Long time no see, friend. So we're going to have the fluff to put on top of our mug cake, if the mug cake is ready. Put it for another 30. So like I said, I'm going to let that cool. We're going to stick this in the fridge, and we're going to stick the cake in the fridge to cool. And then I will combine them once they chilled for a little bit. So you guys will have to watch my stories to see the finished product. All right. Oh, that's hot. Ow, ow, ow. Very hot. So I will turn this upside down. Once it's cooled, it's still smoking. Smoking, smoking, smoking. Our pumpkin pie mug cake. It's going to be delicious. Oh, I can't wait. And I can't wait to share it with you guys. Remember, if you share it out 10 times and put share it in the comments, then we will put the recipe at the top of the live or in the description on YouTube. Don't forget to press my face and the 3 dots in the upper right hand corner. If you're on Facebook, tell Facebook you want to see me first in your news feed. Also to like, share, and subscribe on YouTube. I appreciate you. And if you're on IG, you will see in IG or Facebook the story and the taste test. So catch that in about 20, 30 minutes to see how it all went together and how it really tastes. So if you guys want me to do any other recipes, Let me know if you want me to try to keto-fy a recipe. Let me know that too. I love challenges, whether they're sweets or savory. It's up to you. We're going to do some stuffed salmon that I got from Sam's earlier this week. And that is going to be dinner with maybe something green. I don't know. And definitely this mug cake. So have a happy Friday, y'all. I hope you have some good Friday plans. I hope the weather is good where you are. It's turned out really great here, and I will see you tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Have a great evening. And don't forget to play with your food.